You're basically, you volunteer. That's a level of clearance itself. It takes a lot for a person to be able to sign that form, because he knows if he fails, there's so many things to lose. So many people know that you're volunteering for the special forces and all that. You don't make it, there's so much of disappointment within, and then if you have an ego, you'll feel less, because other people will judge you and stuff like that. There's a lot to lose if you really think about it. But then people who are able to, and there is never any surety that you will make it. There is never any surety. Only those people are sure who don't even think about it. They just land up there, right? The rest of the people who start judging whether I will get selected, not get selected, what will happen, this will happen, that will happen, they go through a lot of inner turmoil. And they have to deal with that besides dealing with what, shit is being thrown at a volunteer. So then when you reach the gate, and then you come into an environment, that environment is built to screw you, is built to teach you, break you, and teach you new things. But the spirit is the same. So you're already there. You're just being taught, right? So you go through that process. It's a 3-month process, and I was very fortunate to go through 6 months of that process because of various reasons. And then when you go through that entire process, you learn a lot, not only about special forces skill sets and things like that, but also you come to realize about yourself a lot, of what your body is capable of, what your mind is capable of, what your heart is capable of, and what is there beyond when you give up, when you just let it all go, and you're hanging by that thread of choice, because it's a choice you made. So you're hanging by the thread of choice, constantly there. And when that choice is so strong and you remain there, that's what we are looking for. An ability to make a choice for yourself and stick by it. So that's what filters out in combat. That's what we want in combat. So when combat is happening, when bullets are flying, bombs are exploding, people are freaking dying, killing each other, all that shit is happening, intense amount of chaos. It's chaos. The whole universe is gone. It's just live, you're there, right? So it's, at that time there is this immense amount of clarity, or there will be an immense amount of confusion. So that difference between immense amount of clarity and immense amount of confusion is based on how much of an ability to make a choice you have got. So that we are able to determine during the probation process itself, during the selection process itself, we are able to determine that, is this guy going to stick, or is he going to run? We don't judge it. It's okay to run or whatever. It's natural. But that's not what's going to work in combat, man. If you run, you're weakening the team itself. So the team has to stand, line up, and fucking get into it. So it has to be like that. You have to go in rather than get out. You have to go in, penetrate, reach, tear it open, and open it up. And make it your own. Yes, you make that space your own. So there are certain kind of people who are at that consciousness level where they understand that the choice is theirs. Those are the kind of people we look for.
Yes, sir.
And the entire selection process is to be able to see whether that guy is like that or not. So people are already like that. So we choose from those people. And the circumstances are such that all those people who are not already at that stage of making their own choices and sticking by them, the rest of them just get out from there. They get out very, very quickly. There are some who are more. So we that's why it is a long process. People have different levels of being able to make a choice. We want the guys who can make the ultimate choice, because they made it and they can stick by it. Even if Yamraj comes and stands in front of you, you'll tell her, fucking put a bullet in you, man. Get the fuck out of my way. It's like that.